O Godwin Emefiele, how art thou fallen? Fani Kayode mocks suspended CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele. Hello everyone, welcome to newsspottv. Fani Kayode is known to be somebody who always expresses himself and who has always been vocal in his journey on the political scene. More so during the last presidential and state government electioneering period in Nigeria, where he has already ported to the APC from the PDP that he was. Remember, Fani Kayode is one man who has had a long history on the political scene, from his statements, sometimes to the extreme and sometimes aggressive nature of driving home his points. But one thing you cannot take away from Fani Kayode is his diction, choice of words, and eloquence, which he decides to use at any point in time to drive home is very, very strong and sometimes harsh tone. He decided to share his thoughts few hours after the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu suspended Godwin Emefiele, and the DSS also arrested him few hours later. Let's share Fani Kayode's post. He said, "Oh Godwin, where are your backers, protectors and soldiers today? You enjoyed the ride and thought it would last forever. Yet now it's all over. The hunter has become the hunted and the tormentor has become the tormented. The troubler of Nigeria is now the troubled, and the source of our collective pain and tears will himself feel pain and shed tears. How great and mighty is our God, and how faithful he is to his promise and to his word. Oh Godwin, with your cheap green tie, fading suit and weary smile, you poked your greedy, grubby little fingers into Nigeria's eyes. Like a drunken sailor and freckles, dullard, you boasted of your strength and wielded power with impunity as if there were no tomorrow. Now reality has hit you in the face and you stand shamed, bowed, bloodied, and naked before the world. You caused the death of many, you made men and women take their own lives. You caused mothers and fathers to regret having their children. You caused Nigerians to strip themselves naked in public places and rant, rave and lament about their suffering and hardship. You caused women to weep for their men and men to weep for their women. You caused millions to lose their self-esteem, self-respect, and dignity, and to sell their souls to Satan to make ends meet. You brought a great and mighty nation to his knees and turned 220 million proud, hardworking, and noble people into powerless, pitiful, and groveling paupers and beggars. You caused law-abiding, loving, and dutiful youth to turn into violent arsonists, terrorists, and subversives out of despair, pain, anger, and frustration. You caused men and women to burn down banks and public buildings, and you caused Nigerians to lose their life savings, beg for bread, and walk the streets penniless with no more than 200 naira in their pockets and to their names. O Godwin, son of Emefiele, like Lucifer, son of the dawn, you have finally fallen. Like your father, Beelzebub, you have been thrown out of heaven, and now comes your judgment. Misery, suffering, torment, tragedy, prison of Gehenna, and raging fires of hell awaits you, and for the great evil that you wrought against our nation and our people. You turned a resilient, hardworking, and enterprising people into one of hopelessness, despair, and desperation. You turned a nation of achievers and giants into a country of feckless and hungry dwarfs. You turned a courageous, resilient, and loving people who have excelled in every field of human endeavor and in every part of the civilized world to a nation of never-do-wells and failures with no self-respect and no dignity. You caused men and women to curse God and pray for their own death out of disgrace and despair. You caused millions to question their faith and the very existence of God as a consequence of their misery and suffering. You made us the laughingstock of the world. You castrated Nigeria, wounded our souls, maimed and subverted our democracy, undermined our security, humiliated and disgraced our leaders, taunted and mocked our incoming president, and sent many innocent souls to an early grave. You shattered many dreams, broke many hearts, and caused many to perish and die before their time. Protected by corrupt and evil men and guarded on by a power-obsessed cabal of sick, sadistic, and evil monsters and tyrants, You thought you owned Nigeria and even had the nerve to attempt to run for the presidency. You thought our nation was for sale and you believed that Satan ruled in the affairs of men. Yet millions prayed for your downfall and removal. Millions more are praying for your detention, investigation, incarceration, and bitter end. Never has a man been more hated in our entire history. As a hated, merciless, callous, wicked, and treacherous tyrant and traitor that goes by your name. You believed that money was greater than God, and you thought that your repugnant and villainous reign would never end. Oh, Godwin, I've never wished a man ill in my entire life, but in your case, I make an exception. May your pathway be filled with, wow, I don't want to mention the word, the horrors of the night and pain. Angel of the Lord pursue you along a dark and sleepy path. Oh, my people. Oh, my people. You need to know that all power belongs to the living God and that the Lord alone rules in the affairs of men and forges the destiny of nations. So, I just had to skip about 2 or 3 sentences there because the words were really, really strong. So let us see the comments that Nigerians reacted to Femi's statement. Someone said, from someone who stole 2 billion, your own day is also coming. Another said, you think you can deceive God by all these false praises, but God can't be deceived. Your day is definitely coming too. Another person said, Zukwani Kefemi, because Godwin is far better than you. Another said, I didn't support Tinubu, but if Tinubu can jail this man and recover all the money looted by him, I will start supporting President Tinubu. Another said, you did more than him when you were a minister, bro. The same epistle would be written about you when you're finally dogged by EFCC. Leaking Tinubu's ass won't even save you. Emefiele was acting on the orders of Bubu. Who would you blame for the billions you siphoned? Another said, how can an obese being like you be throwing tantrums to someone who even performed better than you? Are you proud to have been a former minister? And please tell Nigerians how many jobs you created and how you redesigned and changed the face of our airports. Don't you travel and see developing countries like Turkey and Malaysia and how their airports look? You should close your obese-looking face and be ashamed of yourself. Don't you know when to put a break to your epistles? Another said, Oga FFK, Godwin is supposed to be your womb friend and you ought to have known him since 80 years ago. Like Baja, how come you are vomiting such about him? Okay, don't forget, you now follow, now any table with food they currently you dey support. Food don't come out for this hand and table, that's why. Another said, I agree with FFK on this, I stand with you. Another said, Amechi said, Governor Odili gave Fani Kayode $2 billion for Port Harcourt Airport runaway in 2006. To today, Shingbai we no see money or runaway. Oh. Another said, no, he is really a wicked soul. I don't even want to remember those periods. There was no cash in the nation. Wickedness. We masses suffered it. Another said, didn't you do worse as Minister of Aviation? Egbon, relax. Your time will come. It's Emefiele's time now. That's how you all will get the wrath of the law. All these episodes will be written for you too. Another said, Uncle Femi, you're always on point. I think the teeming youth of this nation need to sit with you to discuss serious issues as it affects our beloved country. I say this because of your boldness and the deep love for this country. You major as a prophet and a representative of the youth in words and action. Another said, we love this Lule-Femi Fani Kayode. I always admire your poetry, sir. He has indeed fallen. Posterity will not forget him. Another said, Almighty Allah gave Tinubu this power because of wickedness of people like Emefiele. Had it been his article that one, Emefiele would have just go unscathed. Another said, I don't know who created you, FFK. Just look at what you're voicing out. Another said, it needs to be dealt with. Another commenter said, FFK, I know someday, very soon, this same APC will bring you to your knees and the same will befall you and yours. Not because APC is a wicked party per se, but because karma and nemesis will catch up with you. And also, you go see, another said, come to think of it, Godwin was just following the instructions of his principal, Buhari. So what are you saying? Another said, which one be cheap green tea and faded tie? This man, you dey talk, I swear. Another said, enough of all this. It was under somebody who gives him command. and it's for him to obey. You're not talking about aviation minister who used billions to avail fake aircraft to Nigerians. You have been standing trial since, as nobody sent to jail. He will defend himself in law courts just as you have been defending your own too. Another said, Femi, you love to celebrate people's downfall. As old as you are, you still don't have sense. No wonder Tinubu is finding it difficult to place you somewhere. You might end up being the First Lady's PA or Minister of Women Affairs and on gender issues. Another said, you are doing well. FFK, Bami, construct Oyibo yen láti Cambridge at Harvard. Another said, FFK is obvious you don't have common sense. If the system is working in Nigeria, you could have been behind bars. Another said, words. I enjoy reading your write-up, but as a human, sir, why are you too quick to celebrate people's downfall? You have forgotten that the world rotates. No disrespect at all, but I feel you should also think about the negative effect of your actions. Another said, as soon as you are captured, we will believe the old movies. Another said, Emefiele is better than poor politicians that can hold any political office and won't smell appointments. Another said, see who is talking. Former Minister of Aviation. This country na serious cruise. People write whatever they like, do whatever they like and get away with it. I wonder how a grown man will sit down and write all these things about someone else. It's the time and energy for me because it can be channeled to more productive things. This is despicable. Another person said, coming from you, FFK, they haven't convicted him of any crime yet. All we hear at the moment are accusations. He's in the same class of fraud and shame with you. But obviously, you are shameless. Yours is still in the court. His own is yet to be taken to court. Another person said, justice for the masses. Let's create an hashtag called #Justice for the Masses. Emefiele showed all of us shege. Another person said, I guess you, Femi, were multiple times a guest of EFCC and police station. That makes two of you, partner in crime and of wrong and clueless thinking. Another said, as if you're any better, wait for your own. Okay, guys, I think we should, if you want to read more, check Femi Fanikayode's page on his social media handle, where you see where he titled it, Oh Godwin, How Art Thou Fallen? And even, there's another post as well. It's just to show that, for anybody holding any political position, and it's even a lesson to every one of us, because somehow we are entrusted with a sense of responsibility, either in our family, in our workplace, and so on. The world truly rotates, and the most constant thing in life is change. Months ago, this was one of the most sought after men in terms of being powerful and making a law that the whole of Nigeria sneezed and caught cold. We had various banks being burnt down in Oyo State, Delta State, and all of that. So according to Femi Fani Kayode, he said, Oh Godwin, how art thou fallen? What's your opinion on this? Please drop your comments in the comment section below. I think we have one or two lessons to learn from this, but the truth of the matter is, Godwin Emefiele would not have initiated and implemented the cashless policy all by himself. Of course, he has other people or bosses who give him instructions. Let's hear your comment below. Thank you very much for watching. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. To our new subscribers, thank you for joining. And to existing subscribers, thank you for always stopping by. God bless Nigeria. We'll see you in the next news. Bye for now.